Hello guys, this is Sritesh again. I hope you have done Code Lab 1 or 2. If you have any doubts or something, we are repeating it. Please feel free to ask any questions. And have you done a little bit of it, or I have to explain it completely? Can you please answer? Or should I start from scratch? Hello. Um, Guys, please respond so that we can move forward or we can go ahead with build your first step module. Okay, there's one response of move ahead. Uh, if you have any doubts, you can ask into the launch and we can have a quick half an hour doubt session. If that works, we can go for it. Okay, there is only one response of move ahead. So should we move ahead? If you have any doubt on Kotlin Koans, please do let me know. Okay, so let's move ahead. There's no response. So we'll be starting our next code lab. So is my screen visible to all? Yeah. So let's move ahead with the layouts part. Just a second. So yeah, let's get started with the linear layouts module. So Android has basically 3 to 4 types of layouts on it. Layouts are basically the design part of your application. And, okay, so yeah, um, this is in this layout folder. You have to define your layouts. Basically, you have to define how your application screens look like. So suppose this is my main activity, and its design would look like this: hello world, and I have added some button in it using this button. So as you can see, I have used a constant layout in this. I can change it to linear layout or something. Okay. So in our design part, as you can see, we don't have to define that each and every constant for, as you can see in the constant layout. So what is the difference between constant layout and a linear layout is you have a horizontal or a vertical format of a layout. So if suppose you have a linear layout of horizontal type, so all the components of it becomes automatically in a horizontal way. As you can see, hello world, and then a button is aligned to it in a horizontal format. If I change this to a vertical format, for example, this orientation vertical. So see, all of my components become in a horizontal format. So suppose if you want to add a margin or add a something to it, you can add it in the code section, like add some marginal stuff. And so let's get started with our layout format, layout code lab. Okay. So yeah, here is what you will learn in this module. Basically, it will give some overview how a text view is, what is a text view, what is an image view, what is a scroll view. These are basically for text view. You can answer by its name. It is available for adding your text, and from image view you can easily assume that it is always available. It is only for displaying images, and for a scroll view you can assume it is uh, you can add multiple components in it which will not fit into the screen, so we can scroll them over it. So for that we will use scroll view. Okay, so here is the app we will be making from this code lab. As you can as you can see by the screen, this is an image, so we are using an image from it, and it is these are some text, so we are using text for it, and I think this content is scrollable. So overall, we are what can I say? We are embedding this content into a scroll view. So let's get started. Uh, you are doing with me or time to perform this code lab as you wish. Mm, should I do should I do this code lab with you, or uh, can you guys perform it individually and ask doubts in the launch as you wish? Okay. So let's create a basic project. Uh, my speed and your speed will not match at this moment, so feel free to stop me if you feel any doubt in the chat box. Okay. Okay, so let's create a sample app. Here are some specifications. These are not mandatory, but keep this keep following this. It will not crash if you made some any other project. So okay, so let me share my Android view. Okay. Keep one tab of this layout one in your Chrome and keep Android Studio up and running side by side. So the application name is about me, and it started with empty activity. Okay. And Kotlin and Mini API is 14. This is good. I am using Android Lollipop as my minimum API version. You can use anything. So let's create a project. Yeah. So until now, if everything works good, you will see this main activity class and Gradle is building as usual. The bottom. Until now, if anyone has any error or something, feel free to ask. Okay, so let's move ahead. We are at I'm at Code Lab 4. Until third, if you have any doubts, please ask. And my Gradle is still building, so let's wait for it. And guys, uh, go for the task 4. Don't wait for me. It will take some time for me to get for the griddle to build. Yeah, it's built it. So task 4 says change the root layout to use linear layout. Okay. So um, let's go to our layout folder, activity underscore main, this thing, go to code view, and it says to change the constant layout to linear layout. So just copy paste it and move this thing, constant layout, and this. Okay. So in our linear layout, we don't have any child components, so we don't have any design. It's okay. So let's move to task 5. Okay, it says add a text view using a layout editor. So basically, this is our layout editor. Here are some components you can drag and drop it, or you can just code it here as I'm coded this. So uh, yeah, suppose we have a task to add a text view in it, so you can just add like this, drag and drop it, and it will be automatically added into that code view, as you can see. And next say it will say to drag and drop the Kotlin into the design editor. Yeah. So it says to move the text view to sorry. And there is an error because we are using a hard-coded string into it. So for fixing this, just you got a warning into it. Just click the fix button. Source name. What we have to name it. Main text. We have to name something like Alex Hicks. Just copy paste the string. Sorry, source value. And you have a unique identifier of it, which means uh, something like name. Okay. See, now what we have done is we are referencing its text view, the text of the string using our constant string files. So as you can see in the values, we have another resource named string name equals to Alex Heskey. So every time we reference this name, this text will automatically get pasted over it, pasted at what string you are using, where you are using. So see, just a second, I can zoom into my window. This text will automatically get displayed from referencing this string file. Okay, and we have one more activity to name this text view as name underscore text. So you can just define using the left pane, selecting this text view and changing its ID to name underscore text. Okay, and you can just click on refactor. It will automatically refactor it, and it will automatically get updated in the text view using ID. You can also define this ID using this pane. No issues, no worries. And we have a task to make this text appearance of 20 SP text size to 20 SP. Here are some properties of it. So expand this all attributes. You can get more of the properties. You can also search for it. What text size? Okay. So here it is. It says 14 SP. We have to change it to 20 SP. Cool. So this text size will increase, and what we have to do, we have to change its color. So text appearance, sorry, text color. So we have to define at the rate color black. Cool. So it will display to a solid black color. Can also change it from here as well. And then we have to use exactly this. So I'm just copy pasting it. And okay. So no difference. You can use anything color or Android as well, but these are some Android specifications. And yeah, one more thing, we have to align the text to center. So go to the design view, select this thing. Text alignment center. So move to center automatically, and see. And we have to do one more thing, create a dimension resource. Okay, and on the text size line, yeah. So as you can see, we are hard coding this stuff. So it is not recommended to just hard code the stuff at the moment. You can, if you want to reuse that stuff, you can use, first thing you will use the string.xml. If you want to view this dimension file, you have to make a dimension resource file. And just on the go to step number 3, and you have an option to alt enter and option enter on Mac. And yeah, here you have this pane, you have this highlight box. You can just resource it. Sorry. Yeah, set dimension resource, and what name you have to give, text underscore size. So as you can see, a new dimension file is created, and here we have defined what 20sp, and we have named it text underscore size. Click OK, and yeah, I've gone through this part, and set content view function, and the step third, here it is called to create the main file. Or we have already done that, and we are already referencing it activity underscore main. So just click a run button. Until now, anyone having any doubts or something? Just a second, my emulator is starting up. Uh, I think let's move to the launch If you have any doubts, I can solve it one one to one.